I like Vegas because it just motivates me to want to be more. I made the decision to move to Vegas in 2022. And the reason why I made that decision, I just signed a deal that was amazing. I was very thankful for it. And I was able to, move here and take care of myself. It was scary because I was leaving my mom, I was leaving my whole family, I was leaving my support system, and I was just like, hey, I'm gonna come here and just start all over.
The lights. I think it's the lights that get you.
We here. Look at the defense. Come on. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but when I got my TikTok deal, I was actually the first streamer to stream on TikTok, streaming NBA 2K. I love playing with the community. That's one thing about me. I love playing with the community. It's actually a challenge to me. And I was a nobody when nobody knew my name, when I didn't have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Doncic out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's McDaniels, and the shot goes in. McDaniels got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Minnesota.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randle with the bucket.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's Doncic. Tipped away. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Randle outside. Pass to come. Clock at 6. Outside for Randle. Good on the three-point shot. Randle's got 5 now.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Edwards can't hit. The Lakers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. Good on the shot.
And that is the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Conley finds Edwards. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Doncic against Conley. Shot on the wing. They get the rebound.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role. Night by night, be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
And it's good, 2 points.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Passes it to Randle. Fades and shoots. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Conley kicks to Randall. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Over Drummond.
Great physicality on the defensive end from Drummond. Boy, just using that body to create good coverage.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Conley scanning the floor. Drummond working against McDaniel. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. It's LeBron with the drive.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the floor. It makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
They get it again. Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Inside. Randall against McGee. Up again. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
Here's Doncic. To the inside. McGee in the corner. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's McDaniels. And that one drops for him. McDaniels got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And there's the pass to Randall. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And Doncic hits it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards passes to Gobert. Out to the right wing. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Doncic kicks to McGee. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 6 points for JaVale McGee.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an expressive team to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Lakers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Reeves the pass to Thompson. Randall with some nice D.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Now here is Hachimura, defended by Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I had a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Now Randall, he has 7. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Bones Highland is jacked in for Mike Conley. Highland against Reeves. He dishes it to Thompson. And that one drops. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
1:37 left in the first. Pass to Highland. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. The Lakers in the lead. And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable.
They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Payton. So the wing on the left. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Three-pointer, Randall. Thompson with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Fades back. Back to Hayes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves the pass to Hayes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Minnesota. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's a floater, and that one is good.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Highland against Reeves. Outside, Payton. Here's Thompson. Hachimura. You know what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return.
30.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
We've got Austin Reeves. He is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Gary Payton the second. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Reeves with it. He has yet to score. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Six to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Assist
My
from
goodness,
now,
the athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Greg, this is some kind of night. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Reeves the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick-and-roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
Driving, it's Edwards, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On the wing, Reed. Guarded by Reed. The Timberwolves trail. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
The Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Knocked away. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 9. Here's Reed. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Minnesota.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But not now.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. 5th, the Timberwolves.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And let's look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Both free throws good from Reed.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Here's James. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. Can't allow that to happen.
The pass to Edwards. Gobert dishes to Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
James in the post. Edwards there. Good. LeBron James has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
And there's the goal on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
Third team foul. Timberwolves substitution, Mike Conley.
Gobert against Drummond. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. 4 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. LeBron with some nice D. Pass to Vanderbilt. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Doncic against Gobert. Here's Drummond. That one's all good. He's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now Conley. 8 points for him. Over to the wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Doncic. A putback. Pass to McGee. Out left to the wing. Lakers passing it around. Doncic against Conley. Here's McGee. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic. And rebounded by McDaniels.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And that's on a bounce. It was last touched by McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Bones Highland comes in for Edwards. LeBron crushing off the contact.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Conley against Doncic. The Timberwolves been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Well, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the paint. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Conley penetrating. Randall. It's blocked. James looking around. Down low. Out to Doncic. James outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Here's Alexander Walker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Conley against Doncic. Hayes trying to break through.
Oh, I don't very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. This is it to McDaniels. A rebound by the Lakers. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Conley. Doncic kicks to James. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Lakers trail by 5. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Julius Randle picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Peyton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Doncic.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Lowry passes to James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
LeBron James on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And finished off by McDaniel.
I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so a big-time two-way guy.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry looking around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And this is how you squander the lead, just giving it away right now, along with the ball.
Hachimura, he's checked in for James. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randle outside. And there it is for him. Randle's got 11.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside Lowry. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson gets Minnesota out in front at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, I love the way they're pushing it.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the center. Reeves against Conley. Reeves the pass to McGee. He gets it in there. That's how it... Point for JaVale McGee.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Reeves against Conley. Randle dishes to Edwards. It's tipped. Conley against Reeves. To the paint. Hayes kicks it to McGee. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Hachimura. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Conley. Misses the three.
Well, when 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Reeves the pass to McGee. That evens the score. And that's 12 points for JaVale McGee.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lays it up off the glass. Reeves has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Conley against Reeves. McGee with the block.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Reeves the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Randall against McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. Good on the second free throw. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. DiVincenzo against Reeves. He kicks it to Hayes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
DiVincenzo against Reeves. Now here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Mr. Gobert shoots over Hachimura. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Reeves the pass to Hayes, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
The Lakers trail. Pass to McGee. It's good again, and an excellent 7-3 shooting night so far. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Once again, let's hear it for your Lakers youth dance team.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Passes to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Payton outside. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Lakers trail by 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being working it into the paint. That's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Now the pass to Randall. It's up a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Poke loose. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Bones Island subbed in for Edwards.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And here is Doncic. 10 points for him. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Highland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota in the lead. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Randall down low, defended by Drummond. Randall no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Doncic with a strong move inside.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Highland. Takes it off the glass. Highland's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. On tight game here in Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Oh, an easy Deep two from Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Now Randall. He's got 12. Fires from the line. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
From past the arc. The rebound by the Lakers. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hachimura. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Randall passes to Highland. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot is off. Good D by Pete. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Reeves outside. To the inside. Stolen by Highland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reeves outside. Here's Hayes. Bucket is good. Hayes has got 6 here in this quarter. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Highland the bounce pass. Randall left side. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 6. A second chance effort. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Inside, Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Thompson's got 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Randall, covered by Hayes. Stolen by Thompson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, how about that determination by Thompson? Love to see that kind of focus in transition.
Timberwolves trail by 5. DiVincenzo with it. No one near Randall as he lets it go. It's the 3-point bomb. 15 points in the game.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Reeves the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. 3 seconds left. Misses off the left iron. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
88.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Hachimura out there with Hayes. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Payton in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here is Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting. Obviously of huge value in the modern game.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten the ball, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Poked away. It's taken away by Payton. Out to the wing. Here's Lowry. Pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Reed. Edwards drives in. The basket for Edwards.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Here's Lowry. Feeds to Thompson. Outside for Lowry. On the wing, Payton. Shot clock at 5, and the layup is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes it to Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Outside Lowry. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Outside Conley. The pass to Gobert. Dishes to Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Thompson. Gobert with the block. Outside Conley to take the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Thompson. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And stolen by Thompson. Fast break, the Lakers. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Still Lakers ball.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Lets it go. LeBron, good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Doncic finds McGee. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Gobert against Drummond. Conley the pass to Reed. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Doncic. He feeds it to McGee. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And finished off by McDaniel.
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get them the ball.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Conley kicks to Reeves. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Reeves got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. Conley against Doncic. James in the high post. McGee with no one around. They get it back. Here's Drummond from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And they double up Doncic. A clear look for McGee. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Edwards. No good there with the step-back J.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Stolen by McDaniels. To the inside. Edwards lobs it in there.
The assist from
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic right side. And they double up Doncic. The shot's good from McGee.
The attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to McGee. Second chance shot. Doncic, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Over in the corner, Randall. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Up top, Doncic. Over by Conley. Kicks it out to James. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Randall, no good. Lakers trail by 3. James driving. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards, that's good.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The kick out to LeBron. And the Lakers get it back. Doncic dishes to Drummond. It's stolen by Gobert. Good chance here for McDaniels. That one rolling around and rims out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again with the rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Vanderbilt the pass to LeBron. Doncic outside. The feed to Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. Shoots over Doncic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Buries it down low. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Conley against Doncic. Takes it from 10. Nice tee from Doncic.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
LeBron James on the wing. McDaniels defending. To take the lead. Doncic, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. A nice shot by McDaniels.
That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
Doncic kicks to Drummond. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Here's Randall. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt to tie it up. From range, LeBron is good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
1:25 left to play here in the 4th. For 3, Edwards. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line.
Conley against Doncic. Passes it to McGee. They grab their own miss. And Doncic is right there. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 4. 46 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of the game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. The coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
That's his second personal foul.
23 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Here's Edwards. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
3-pointer, Randall. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Lakers call time here. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete.
We're heading to overtime.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. Basket counts.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And they double up Doncic. James finds Doncic. Back to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got 23 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Conley, and it's Luka with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Hachimura, out to Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Conley, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Doncic against Conley. Stolen by Reed. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 32 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Conley against Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
And that one falls for Reed. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. McGee comes in for Rui Hachimura. And he makes both free throws. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. LeBron outside. And another basket for the Lakers.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
James against McDaniel. Count that one. McDaniel's got 23. We're in overtime if you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Minnesota calls timeout.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers girls.
Timberwolves trail by 6. From 13, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
On the wing, Doncic. Over by Conley. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. McGee, the pass to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Back to Drummond. At the elbow, it's James. Over Edwards. Misses off the right iron. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Doncic against Conley. And that one's good. Doncic has got 36.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Edwards against Vanderbilt. Edwards passes to Conley. And good that time. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
And they double up Doncic. James wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 28 points for the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a 4-for-8 start from the field in overtime. And the pass to Reed. Conley kicks to Edwards. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Conley's shot is off. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Down low, it's stolen by Randall.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They had to scrape and claw to put. Thanks so much, David. That concludes the first game of the